Hi, friends. Welcome to a tete-a-tete with Anupam. Incidentally, Anupam is a student of mine, a student who was very intelligent but pretty naughty in class, just like many other learners that I have and I see every day on my chats. Yes, sir. So, Anupam, can you say something about yourself, introduce yourself to the students?
Every day on my Just a moment. Hi, everybody. Hello, friends. Thank you, ma'am. You all know me. I'm coming. I appear on the Just Cat channel twice a day, sometimes more than that, and I'm doing that since for last 3 to 4 months. And I've been teaching cat and other courses like GRE GMAT, Bank PO, etc. for 3 years now. And apart from that, apart from doing research and training, I have interest in reading books, uh, which are none of English language and cat, and um, um, traveling and running. So these are my interests. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Yeah, so Anupam, have you taken the CAT examination before?
Yes, ma'am. I have taken CAT. I took CAT in 2018,
Okay, so can
and
you express yourself? What was your level of anxiety? How did you deal with the pressure? How did you take the examination one day before? What was your state of mind?
yes. So, ma'am, like any other examination which is public, wherein people from all India level they come and write, cat has its also has its downsides to it, wherein it induces, it has certain effect on the minds of people. I like all other exam takers this year, students. I was also anxious, and the only way to manage it, the only way to beat it is to stay fit, is to sleep well, eat well, and remain calm, and keep solving a few questions every day, and revising your notes, revising whatever you have, whatever scribblings and jottings and notes which you've taken down. And one can also visit all the mock test and sectional test and topic wise test, so as to remind oneself of the frequent errors one makes.
Good. So those will be some of the last minute tips you think that you would like to share with CAT aspirants that they need to revisit their mock test and address their weaknesses and also revise all their word lists, right? So, what are
Yes,
the
ma'am.
strategies to maximize the score? How can students do better?
So the strategy to maximize the score will actually come from their efforts, whatever they have put in, and whatever confidence and the awareness they have developed about their own skills and their own state of mind.
Okay.
That is going to help them. So this is how it will work. um, if you feel that you are stuck in any question, if you're wasting more time than you think you should be doing, move move to the next question. If you find that at this point of time, your thoughts have sort of have become all jumbled up and you cannot think straight, then you can then probably going to the next question again sometimes help. Sometimes taking breaks, say you have become, you feel that you've become very tired after 20 minutes or 30 minutes, so shutting down yourself for say 15 seconds or 30 seconds or a minute, taking a sip of water, taking deep breaths. If you want to close your eyes for 30 seconds or a minute, that is going to recharge you and calm down your nerves and prepare you to go ahead. For example, one feels ki the first option is correct. The one has read the RC, or one has read the the para summary question, and they find that the first option of the para summary question is correct. They are sure about it. Then and if you're sure about it that that's correct, then you can avoid reading next three options if you are very sure. So that might save time. Save the second option. If you find in an RC question it is correct, then you need not read third and fourth. If you see that key one, two, three options, all of them are incorrect, absurd, and you're sure that, and you have done your you have when you're reading the RC, you understood the primary purpose of every paragraph. You understood the entire story behind it, and you're sure QQ 1 to 3 are not going to happen. Then you can mark the fourth option because you're sure that 1 to 3 are not, and hence the fourth option is the right option, and you can move forward. So these smart tricks, these smart tricks of saving couple of minutes here and there, and these precious moments, and preserving these moments for those questions wherein you get stuck, for those questions where you feel you need to spend more time. I think these smaller, finer aspects have they play a lot of role. Yeah.
So, what do you think one should start with? Should we start with reading comprehension, or should we do verbal ability? What would your advice to the students be?
Okay. So my advice so you will be key. It depends upon the person to person. It can vary from person to person. So a person might want to start from from VA section, and then go to RC. I would recommend them to start from whatever they find themselves more comfortable in. If they find that they are confident uh, in RCs, they feel that okay, their summary making skills and their reading skills and their primary purpose to understand the essence of the passage, because of the grueling in past 80 days, 100 days, they have reached some level. Start from RCs. But if you think okay, I'm more of a logical person who can who can place 2 plus 2 and can get the answer, then try and start from say parajumbles or odd one out and uh, para summary. But anyways, it is like that key. If you and because it will not be of great importance apart from whatever you are comfortable in, or that initial scoring will give you a confidence and kick. Because if you've scored some good some solved some questions quickly, you will feel that okay,
Mm. Hi, sir. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Can you
So,
hear me?
yeah. Yeah. So, yes. So, like I said, that the order in which we solve questions, that is going to have a limited impact on our overall performance, since the agenda has to try and as quickly as possible serve through all the questions at least once, so that we don't miss out on any questions. So order is up to you. I will start from RCs because I feel that this is my strong area.
Yeah, I also feel that, once you start with RC, you get a kind of confidence. It helps you to give a mental jog, and mind is also very fresh to take in passages. Passages are long, so you don't want to be mentally exhausted in the end and taking up VA later on, right? But again, like you said, it's a very, very personal choice. It's really completely depends on the students' own opinion, whether they want to start with their weak areas or their strong areas. So that is something totally subjective. What do you think one should do? How to manage time in this particular situation? How do we manage the time?
Okay. So so time will only be managed if will be managed if we save our time in the questions where we get stuck. So in a general way, like try and complete RCs. Uh, say if we get so if we look at 60 minute cat question paper, we used to get 5 RCs.
Okay.
So we used to try and cover RCs within each RC within say 5 to 7 minutes max, or say and then then we used to go and come to our VA section. So I think in that way, reading an RC first, uh, asking yourself and keep telling yourself, okay, what is the primary purpose of the first, second, and third paragraph? Quickly coming and solving the questions. If one is getting stuck, move to the next question. If one is getting stuck in this RC, go to the next RC. Or if RC itself are a problem for you, go to the base section. So just uh, not getting stuck and keep on moving and keep moving on is the
Yes.
solution sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, there are some students asking questions like, what will be the level of the reading comprehension? What do you think is going to be the level of the reading comprehension?
Okay, ma'am, the level of reading comprehension, this it will be somewhere between difficult to medium. The way it stays, it has stayed over past couple of years.
Yeah.
Probably there will be a majority of medium difficulty level RCs this time, and one tough RC probably. But they are going to if they're going to give medium RCs, probably they might add a more of an inference based questions. They might add questions in which you have to apply the knowledge and the information which has been given in the RCs on the questions. So they are going to they're going to give students uh,
Yeah, I think they will be
some
pretty readable. Yes, RCs will be
material.
pretty readable because since the time has been reduced, the length cannot be high. So therefore, I think they should be readable. Another question that I can see students asking is, can an average student crack the CAT examination?
Yes, ma'am, an average student uh, cracks CAT every year.
Yeah,
This is a story of every year.
yeah,
And like I say always, getting too worried about the details too worried about what I have done in past, or what has been my score, is not. If you have done, if you have done well in CAT, then there is a high chance that you will be getting calls from one of the IIMs. And now, since the number of IIMs has increased, the chances of getting calls has increased also multifold. And after CAT also, there are so many entrance tests. So if your skills are at the optimum level, if you are reading comprehension, your verbal ability, your DILR skills, your quantitative ability skills, if those skills are at a certain threshold, at a certain level, then there's a high chance that you will end up in one of those top 20 B schools in India. So yes.
So, how to answer questions regarding past poor academic performance is what one student is asking me. Past poor academic performance. Yeah.
Ma'am, would you like to answer
Yeah.
this question?
What I feel is that one should just put behind the past, whatever is the academic performance, and look forward towards the CAT examination and give it your best shot. Give it your 100%. Your preparation is good. You can. There are many many students I have known who come from vernacular backgrounds, don't know a word of English, and can still do splendidly well in a CAT examination. So don't look backwards, look forwards, be optimistic, be confident. If your preparation is good, I'm sure you will get a good score and still land up in a good IIM. And don't look at your negatives or your shortcomings, your weaknesses at this point of time. Try to focus on the positive aspects, right? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. That is how it is. That poor academic records, they are. I don't think they the person should be able to present himself or herself. The person should be able to. So this is actually an interview stage question.
Yeah.
So in interview, they see a lot of other parameters also. So it is not only just key. They will look at what scores you have gotten, and it is possible because I remember, ma'am, there was this lady whom I interviewed for IM. She had a call from IM, and she was from IT Bombay. And because of an event which was happening in Europe, and she put in a lot of effort for it, and since she went there and she brought prize for IIT Bombay in India, she flunked in her test in semesters, and she passed her BTech degree, the course, or B, or whatever happens in IIT Bombay, I'm not sure of, in 5 years.
Okay.
So she had a solid reason behind it. So probably the candidate who is asking poor academic performance, he or she can have a credible reason behind it. Okay, if I could not do well here, then I have done something great in somewhere else. So you can, there are things with which you can trade off. Maybe it is not your fault after all.
Yes. So, one more question that I want to ask you. Do you think this 40-minute time change will benefit the students, or you think the 60-minute would have been better? What do you think should have been the approach? Should you look at it positively, or students would have been better off taking the 60-minute section?
Okay. No, I think it will still stay same, because it is the same struggle between bit of your skills with the time.
Yeah.
So if you were given 60 minutes, you would if you were given 60 minutes, you would attempt the question paper in 20 extra minutes,
Yeah.
more minutes you had. So it all boils down to your skills, and how you have been, how many questions you have answered online, and what level of awareness and uh, cognizance you have as of now of your pattern of errors, and what steps you have taken to manage that those patterns of errors which you frequently make. So I think it will boil down to the same thing itself. Yeah.
Yeah. What I also feel is that, it might bring down the pressure. Like instead of taking an exam for 3 hours, if you're taking an exam for 2 hours, pressure will be less. The only thing that students should be concerned with at this point of time is to answer the questions within 2 minutes. Like each question, you should crack it in 2 minutes, irrespective of whether you are doing 36 test questions or you're doing 24 questions. How many ever come? I mean, we have no reason to believe what are the number of questions which are going to come, because we have not heard anything from the IIMs. But that should be the focus and not on what is the time. Yes, so I have some questions coming up here. So Kripanshu Sahu is asking me that my friends are saying to join offline classes, but I'm not able to join because of some reasons. Sir, by doing self-studies, is it sufficient? Is self-study sufficient?
Uh, See, I think
Sahu.
Kripaksha Sahu.
Yeah.
Okay, Ms. Sahu, I think you have already prepared for CAT. It's just that in next 5 days, I would recommend you to sharpen your skills. So that has already happened. What I can tell you is that that whether you want to go for offline or online model, that is up to you. But in un on un Academy app, we have a lot of is special free classes for
Yes.
which we don't charge you anything.
Yeah.
Ma'am can also ma'am has taken. So ma'am, please can you tell them about
Yeah, because
the quiz?
Unacademy is a platform which is training you for free. There are so many classes, there are recorded videos. Even if you have not joined the plus, which you should have, but if you haven't and it is too late, you can still use the next precious 5 days to look at videos to brush up your concepts. If you're not good with vocabulary, there are so many videos on vocabulary on YouTube, which is free. We are also taking special classes. There are educators all day long training students. So Unacademy is the place to go, and that is the best way to be able to, make best use of this last few days and optimize your time. Another question coming up from Vibhor Jain. He's telling me that just a doubt regarding what to wear while going to the center. Should it be a normal pair of gloves will suffice, or should I go wearing surgical gloves? I guess it doesn't
Vibhu,
matter as long as you're protecting yourself with gloves, whether they are surgical gloves or regular gloves. I think surgical gloves are good because they are disposable, right? You can do away with them. And then you have another question coming from Dark Scenes, which is saying, I am from a commerce background, so my maths abilities are not as good as others. Any tips to improve my maths ability to crack the CAT examination? Yes.
Okay. So it so happens that both ma'am and I both are VARC faculty mentor. But since I have I have a technical background, I can just say that it'll all boil down to the questions that you're going to attempt online in sectional tests topic wise. Just pick up those areas which you feel you are weaker, you feel that you're weak there. Pick up those areas and practice them more. At the same time, don't let go of the benefits which you can draw from a stronger areas. So don't let your strong areas become weak areas in next 5 days. Calculations have play some role. So what I've also seen learning tables, learning square roots, learning squares and cube roots, fractions, um, helps, and doing some calculation, like just adding some numbers every day, multiplying some numbers every day, dividing some numbers every day. This if you do this, your calculation also becomes perfect. So you need not speed up your calculations, but in a bank pro entrance, it's all about speed. But here it is both optimum speed with accuracy. So you can improve your you can take these steps. Since the time is less, I think you must don't stress yourself out. Just solve as many questions as you can, and but keep improving every day, so that uh, next in other management interest test which come after cat, your scores, you are more confident than you are right now in cat for cat 2020.
Yeah. So I think that is it for today. But as a word of advice to the students, considering the unusual circumstances that we are going to tackle this year as far as the pandemic is concerned, I want students not to give in to the pressure कि examination center में जाना है, and वहाँ पे, I mean, what is my likelihood of contracting the infection? That is going to be another level of stress which will add to the normal stress of the CAT examination. So I want students to be very, very careful. Reach your center on time. See that you are, well masked. You're wearing your gloves. If necessary, wear a face shield also, and see that you maintain your social distancing. Do not interact with too many people. In the excitement of taking the examination, there is no point in doing any doubt solving on the day of the examination, in discussing the students, or even when you come out of the examination center. I think you should just leave and go home and not, maybe there will be an element of huge relief that, you're finished with the CAT examination. And generally, most students want to, discuss and talk. I don't think you should do that, because once you're home, then you can often chat with your fellow mates. But be safe. Yeah, that is my biggest advice to you, because if you are not safe and you are likely to bring it home and give it to family at home, that is going to be one other challenge. So I wish all my students this year luck, not only with the examination but also in dealing with this pandemic situation. Hats off to you guys for being able to brave this in this condition. And I'm sure you will always remember when you took the CAT examination, CAT 2020, under the most dire situation of the pandemic, which we are all being enveloped with, right? Yes. So,
True, ma'am.
Anupam sir, from your side, would you like to sign off?
Yes, ma'am, very true. I second you in saying that that the candidates are showing a lot of bravery and courage this time. They did not think, okay, we will write cat next year, this year, what will happen, or nothing will happen, or a lot of thoughts can come to a person's mind. कि, okay, what will be the placements next year, and so people might think of, but students are still preparing hard. They have worked hard, and obviously they are managing so many things. They are managing the usual everyday stress with pandemic, with the cat preparation, and cat preparation is stressful, and
Yeah,
I do
and
agree
not
to.
even having the ability to go to a center and doing all the
And
study online, the various challenges that this particular batch has faced. And
yes, yes.
so, all the best, guys, and may
All
you
the
do
best,
well.
everybody.
And we will be signing off with this note, positive note. Be confident, be optimistic, and wish you a lot of luck in this examination, guys. Bye bye. Take care. All the best.
Thank you, everybody. Bye. Thank you.